Hey, what is up, YGG fam, and everybody else tuning in? It is me, Fallen Corpses, as always, joined with AC again this week, as he's going to be our resident Gigaverse expert, right, AC?
Yeah. Thanks for that, Colin. Definitely. Yep. GMGX, YGG fam. I'm back, and it's good to be back tonight. And we're gonna get Giga tonight, right?
Exactly. We're gonna gigger it up today
Figure it out.
with
Yeah.
Gigaverse. If you didn't already know, we kind of stealth dropped these quests Monday, so people that were watching the Gap page got in a little bit earlier. But yeah, we've got
Yep.
new Gigaverse quests going till the end of Gap, kind of getting included there. So always cool when we add a new game, eh, AC?
Definitely 100% on that, and definitely a new game, a new experience to touch, and definitely it will be good.
So let's bring up your screen quick. We will be having a special guest from the Gigaverse team joining us a little bit way through the program to go over it. So before we dive into some gameplay, because I think we might want to get some tips from him on that, let's start off today
Yeah.
a little bit backwards. Let's talk about our gap quest first.
Agree on that, and we're gonna get a lot of guide later on. So for now, let's go with our guild advancement program with our gap, and the quest is already live. So as what you see here, Gigaverse, we have 3 quests available. You just need to click on that. We have All Juice Up, Dungeon Challenger, and Welcome Noob. So that will definitely, this is a very easy quest that you can do within the gap period. So for the welcome noob, as what you see how to join, you need to join the Gigaverse website. It will be like this. So at the moment I'm connected, so you will see connect there later on. I think our guest will explain it more later, and then you need to mint your noob or your character, and you can start playing, and then you can submit your quest once you minted your noob.
And
Yeah.
now, like, just a little heads up here. Obviously, people get freaked out when they hear minting. They go, okay, I got to spend some money. It's a very, very small amount. I think, like, when I did it, it was less than $5. So you just need to bridge over to Abstract and do that there. So if you've been doing anything with abstract for like lowland or stuff like this, you might already have some funds that you can use, and if not, this is a good time to learn about abstract, because we'll also talk a little bit about that after we go through the quests on like what an abstract profile looks like and why right now it's really important because of their whole
Yeah,
XP campaign. So AC,
definitely.
on to the next one there.
Yep, moving up on the next quest, we have the Dungeon Challenger. So with this quest, you need to, after minting your character, you need to enter the Dungeotron 5000, and you need to reach floor 2 or clear the room 4 of Dungeontron 5000. So later on, we're gonna ask for tips how to do things on Gigaverse, and we're gonna show you a lot of gameplay later on. And all right, moving on the next quest. So for the last quest, it is all juice up. So you just need to buy some Giga Juice from the vending machine. Later on, we'll show you that. And I think that's it, and you can finish the quest. So those 3 quests are very achievable before our gap ends.
Yeah.
Right, Colin?
Exactly. So Gap is ending August 1st, if you didn't already know. So that gives you roughly about 2 weeks to complete these, which is super easy. Like, I know clearing floor 4 and all of that is extremely easy. So there shouldn't be any problems going through with that. On that note, let's head over to the abstract chain and we will talk a little bit about this. So, if you didn't already know, Abstract has kind of come out. and they have a really cool portal, and I'm just gonna pull that up here. So the Discover page. Obviously, you can see both games here and a few other games if you're interested. But we've got Lowland up top, and we've got Gigaverse. So AC, what can you do on this portal?
All right. So from this portal, so as what you see, you're already on the Spotlight application. So we have Lowland and Giveverse. So for our campaign, you just need to upvote Lowland, and then it will just appear here on the top. So if you're first user, you'll just see a number, and then just click on it, and it will turn to up voted. So once you voted the app, and I think we're gonna get. Do you remember the XP fallen? Let me see if we can pull up the data of our campaign. Wait, let me show you guys our Twitter post about it.
Yeah, I can't quite remember if we have a Twitter post, but again, upvoting Lowland helps us a huge amount for that, as well as Gigaverse, right? To get the good word out about uh, about Lowland itself. But definitely feel free to check out any of the other games or whatnot that might interest you, and why this is so important. Oh, there you go.
Okay, here we
Right.
go. So today, for the abstract XP day, so the bonus for an XP is rolling out right now. So grab your XP today. Let me send this to our chat. So there you go, guys.
Exactly.
So
So
make sure.
as you can see, if AC goes back to his dashboard, is you can earn what they're calling abstract XP, and from what I understand, this is for their airdrop or something of the sorts, their TG or whatnot, for the abstract token once it starts getting all set up. So if you're looking for a way to farm abstract XP, buying premium rolls on Lowland, playing Gigaverse, and spending abstract in there is a super way to boost. As you can see there, AC's got a bunch of badges and he's got a bunch of XP. This does reset weekly, so as you can see, AC's been grinding it out for the
Yeah,
past
the
few
lower.
days.
Yeah,
So who knows? You might get a nice, healthy chunk of abstract when all of this is said and done. And
agree. And
and
make sure
who
to play Lowland so you can get XP as well.
100%. So every transaction that you do on abstract, buying premium rolls, minting, anything like that goes towards XP. I'm sure abstract has a whole document related to that. But again, this is another opportunity for you guys to farm some XP weekly, daily, and possibly get a healthy chunk of abstract tokens. Who knows how much that's going to be worth in the future?
Mm. Agree, 100%. We don't know what's in it on the coming future. Yeah.
The very, very near future. So that's our brief overview of the Gap quests as well as abstract, which is super important. And I will throw in a tip here, guys. If you open that abstract discover page and you create your account with an email, it will create a custodial wallet for you. So if you have a specific wallet already for abstract, I highly recommend logging in first with your wallet and not with your email. After you log in with your wallet that you want, then connect your email, connect your socials, all to that. Otherwise, like I said, it will set up a custodial wallet, and then you'll have to what you would call it, change everything else, which is a real pain in the butt.
Mm. Agree. Make sure to connect your YGG wallet.
Yeah,
You
exactly. If
wanted
you
your
don't have the
juice.
right wallet, it's not going to account for your XP, and it's a big issue. I made that mistake, and lucky for me, I figured out how to disconnect everything and rehook everything up. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you need to clear caches and whatnot, so you can relog in. Yeah.
Exactly. Cool.
Okay.
So why don't we will pull up Gigaverse right now, and we will just really briefly cover some of the basics of it while we wait for our guests to join. And I'm just checking in here to make sure that he is not stuck figuring out what we're doing. But here, let's change the screens around. There we go. And let's change this to this. So as you can see, you can go into your browser. This is all browser based. You don't have to download anything. And it's gigaverse.io. Follow that link. After you've minted, it's going to look like this. So as you can see in the top left there, you've got the wallet that's connected.
Yep, and you will see your minted noob. So as what you see, here's my character number 74442, and then when you click play, you will be here
Yeah,
and the dungeon.
in the dungeon, exactly. Well, I wouldn't say it's the necessarily the dungeon. It's your hub. It's
The
well,
hub, yeah.
yeah. I don't actually quite know what to call it. So that'll be a good question for our guests. What is this area you're in? But as you can see, you've got a bunch of stuff in here. So you got a pot. You can't break it with your noob hands. I will tell you how to break those or how to figure that out in a second. You've got these levers to pull. They open stuff. This is where you will be getting your juice. So juice is kind of like a subscription in a sense that gives you a crazy amount of boosts to your character to use over the day. So as you can see, thank you AC. You'll get a lot more runs and you'll get a ROM boost. So ROM is their NFTs, which we'll go over as well. But yeah, so that's where you get your juice. So remember, we have a quest based on that. I think you got to buy one juice. Here is the auctioneer. AC, you want to run through what the auctioneer does?
Yep. So here, so every material, you can sell it here, and or you can buy less and sell your things or all the materials, consumable, skin, and collectibles that you can get in game.
Exactly. So pretty much every item in Gigaverse is on chain. So when you earn it and get it, you can sell it. Um, and I
Yeah.
believe this counts as an activity on Abstract, which goes towards
Yep.
XP. Don't quote me on that though. Okay, okay. Another pot to break. And they've added a few other things in here that I'm not 100% familiar with, but we'll go over those after. This is where you select your gear. AC, do
Yep.
you have any
Here
gear?
you go.
Oh, you're a straight noob. You don't have anything.
Yeah, noob yet. Just a noob. But I already have some materials that I've try yesterday.
Exactly. So next to that is your crafting bench. Again, AC is super fresh. Um, but we'll spend some energy. This is a new NPC. He wasn't in a week ago, but you can trade. What are those? Are those abstract
Oh,
tickets?
Giga Pengu. Yes, abstract
Yes.
stubs for abstract XP allocation.
So they've changed this up. It used to be you're kind of getting abstract XP just for playing Gigaverse. I think now you actually got to change to these stubs, and that's just so people uh, that's just so people can't game the system by botting it. You've got to come in here and figure out. And these change weekly and daily, so there's specific items you got to use to or get to
Or
convert
trade
into
with.
abstract
Yeah.
tokens. Exactly, exactly.
And yeah, there are leaderboards.
Yeah, you can see who's grinding hard here.
All right, and let's move on this. I did
Yeah, that one
on
is
the top,
not open yet.
not
That's
yet
there.
open.
So if we go down though, you'll see here.
Fishing.
So you have your weekly chests, which will give you boosts here. But as you said, AC, you've got fishing as well, um, which has all kinds of stuff to get
Yep.
into. So they keep adding a bunch of stuff into Gigaverse. As you can see, there's different areas that are yet to be opened. You can see the staircase down there. Fishing has its own set of leveling and everything else associated with it.
Oh, so this is what you're
Yeah,
gonna get. Catch
yeah.
rate.
It shows you your catch rate and your chances of getting stuff. So as you can see, with a small cast, you have no chances of legendaries, relics, or anything further. But as you go down, that increases.
So here, you just need to cast and use your energy so you can start fishing. Were you able to catch a fish already, Fallen? Have you tried this one?
I have not. I've been focusing all my energy on leveling up,
I see. Got it. Got it.
which
I
is
tried it
which is a
once,
big
but
thing.
I don't know how to catch it properly. All
All right, so
right,
there's
you
your
have your
alchemy table.
alchemy station.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to level up. Here's a good thing. Go to your character. There. Do you know where the leveling page is?
No.
Skills, right
There.
there. Click
Skills. Yep.
skills. Yep.
Yep.
And we will see. So those tokens that you have there, it shows you have 41 right now, and you
Yep.
need. Can I? I need to shift the screen around so I can see what I'm looking at here. Okay, so you need 50. So you gotta go over. So go into the dungeon and we will grind it. So there's two different dungeons in here. There's your normal one, and then off to the right there's a special one. So you always want to start here. Juice mode essentially lets you go way faster, but again, you have to have the juice in order to do that. So for now, we will do the normal mode. Do not do hard mode. You're
Oh.
not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, JB, you got a mint. I think it's like 5 abstract. Didn't you? Yeah, you either need to top up or you need to sell some items in game to be able to. You have to have some sort of money to go. So AC, it's really simple to play. I'm sure you've played a few
Yeah, it's
rounds.
like paper. Yeah, paper, rock, and scissor.
Exactly. So what I've been told essentially is from the get go, you can essentially just use sword and shield and alternate between the two of them. Um, that's apparently one of the strategies that people do. That
Oh,
works really
that's
well.
yeah, that works. It works. Yeah, it is.
Early game, it's just odds, right? Like really simple odds. So you the you did have the option to choose there between what you wanted to upgrade.
Oh yeah,
From
yeah.
what I've been told is you want to focus on essentially buffing a few things up early game, and I'll confirm this with our guests, but what I've been doing is I've been focusing shield and leveling up the damage with it. So my shield's 5/5 right now, which is pretty good. But I also upgraded my sword to be 4/4. And then my armor, I've upgraded my armor to 4 as well. So that way, essentially, I'm alternating between the two of them, and I'm always getting my armor back because it's really hard to get health back. Ooh, nice 5. Um,
Yeah.
every time you clear a thing, sometimes you get the opportunity. As you can see here, you got health, which you should probably take. I would take the heal, not the max health. I would take the heal. Um, because again, you die, no more.
Game over.
Game
Yeah.
over, exactly. So your sword is on cooldown, so you have to use shield.
Oh shoot! I need to recover my armor. Nice. All right. There you
There
go.
you go. Now see,
Okay.
if you had upgraded your shield there, you would have done some damage too.
Oh
So
no.
again, it's
Why?
generally pretty simple rock paper scissors, but you will get different items, and as you level up, it will kind of change up your strategy. So the first few times you're gonna get your butt handed to you, and you'll only be able to clear like a few rooms. As you can see, room 3, you will hit a
Only
wall,
room to.
and
Yeah.
that's just because you gotta skill up. So AC only got 5 items, and he needs one
Oh,
more to
one
level
more.
up. So he's got to run again.
Okay.
And just
Run it
like any
again.
other game, your energy does recharge over time. So just grind it out, get your games in. This is why I said I'm not focusing on fishing right now. I'm focused on leveling up. If you're in the Gigaverse, what do you call it? Discord, they've got a bunch of guides covering like what the levels are and kind of what you need to be competitive with it. But it really just comes down to leveling up, um, and then a general sense of I wouldn't say luck because there is a small luck aspect to it, but as you level up and you kind of gear up your character, then it's not so much luck. You got to know what you need. Good morning, Kuya. Shout outs to you, sir. Another game to add to your easy and quick guide. Geez, AC,
Oh,
the floor 1 guy is kicking your butt.
yeah. I'm trying to follow the attack and the shield earlier, but it didn't work. It changed. Oh shoot.
Yeah, I've been told the NPC kind of gets a general idea of what you're playing. So if you try and like spam the same thing over again, it might spam the counter to it. So it's a little tricky in that regards.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
There you
Alright.
go.
Give me. All right.
Fair
There,
enough to
three.
level up.
Nice. Yeah.
So
Uh,
these is where it makes like a big difference. As you can see, like sometimes you'll get legendaries and different stuff too. And if you have juice, it after floor 3 it gets different there. So personally I would take the +3 for spell.
oh, okay, because it's rare. Okay.
Well now if you use spell, you'd not only do damage but you'd get shield back, right?
Oh shoot. Yeah. Yeah. Shield and attack. Shoot. Okay. There you
Right? So
go.
now you did damage that time around. So that's why, like, yeah, rock paper scissors is luck to a degree, but you know, as you start adding skills, yeah, uh, it changes up the flow. Densho, yeah, different items as you go up through different levels. So again, maybe I will log in and give you an idea after that. Uh, is juice on the machine unlimited? Yeah, as long as you're willing to pay for it, I'm pretty sure it's unlimited. So AC, you've got enough
Right. Here we
junk to
go.
level up.
Yes.
Um, like I said, I leveled up my shield attack first, but you could do max armor. It's really up to you. And then there are armor sets that change things up too, but really up to you. It's not a bad idea if you're alternating between sword and shield to at least get one attack on shield because you already have four defense, and then one defense on sword. But you could do the same thing with spell. It really just depends on what you want to do. But there you go. You
Mhm.
level that up. So again, now when you were winning with shield, you were only getting shield back. You weren't doing any damage. Now you'll deal one damage. So this unlocks your alchemy table. Alchemy is used to craft various items in the game. And whenever you craft something, you will get alchemy potions, which you then need when you go over to the crafting bench. So, and as you can see,
I see.
everything costs items. You can't break those with your noob hands, sir.
Still noob. All right, let's go to the crafting.
Dung, your juice lasts for X amount of days. So when you buy juice, the minimum is 7 days, and it lasts
7 days.
for 7 days, and then you'll have to buy another juice. So
So
yeah,
here you can see also the generated energy.
exactly. How quickly it recharges and so on and so forth. Obviously, if you're juiced, it recharges quite a bit faster, and you get a bigger amount of max energy. Um, yeah. So go to your crafting bench. Now you can see all the amazing items you can craft. If you go over to your charms, yeah, so you've got headgear and that. Charms are generally pretty easy to craft. So if you go over down to the wooden ring, that one, yeah. The this one and the silver ring next to it are like the easiest ones to get early. Um, and they, as you can see, they add uh, random move armor or random move damage. So this could be a nice early game boost. I went with the wooden rings because I just care about damage, and you can equip two of those, I believe, out the gate. Um, and you will be able to get those items pretty easily. The other thing you can go over to is tools, AC.
Tools.
These
Oh,
are when you're
here.
saying, yeah, you can get hands, which will allow you to break, different kinds of
Pieces.
vases there,
Yeah.
but it will take a little bit to get to. Right, the paper ones are pretty easy, but the rock ones are a lot difficult to farm. Again, you could buy all these items if you want, and it will help you progress quite a bit quicker. So just keep that in mind. Again, repairing costs energy. These items will, lose durability as they go. They've got different rarities that improve their stats. Uh, so definitely keep an eye out for that. So
Yep. The
AC,
higher the rarity, the higher the durability.
yeah, and some of these, like if you go back to charms, if you go on that wooden ring and you can see the stats change, right? Not so much the durability. The durability does go up, but as you can see, between common and epic and rare, there's a +1 versus a +2. And early game, that +1 +2 really, 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 really helps a lot when you're fighting people. So, AC, go farm some more energy, or I should say, go farm some more. What you would call it, some more tokens, some more junk, I think they call it.
Junk. Yeah. Junk, and hopefully we can get some resources later on for a dungeon scrap or giga dust and bolts. Let's see.
Yeah, so you'll have to get a little bit further to get to that, but
All right, let's see. So 4-4. Oh, we have already an attack by the shield. So let's see. Maybe this one first. Oh no! Why? I'm not so lucky with it. All right, damage one at least, and then I'm gonna use magic. Maybe. Ah, shoot! He already knows my pattern. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at this. All right, there.
See, at
Please,
least you're doing
let's.
damage now when you defend, right?
Yeah.
Because the big thing is when you tie, right? You both take X amount of damage, so you want your numbers to be higher. There we go. Big damage.
Uh, might go with the shield. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Luck. Just new as 50%
Yeah.
chance for 4 to 3.
So
We're gonna get an extra slots here.
yeah, I would take the max armor personally, AC. Armor goes a long
Yep.
way. Like I said, you really kind of want 4 minimum. That way, like when you do land your shield, you're getting all your armor back because it's the only way you're gonna block from damage.
Gosh. Wow. He already drained his. Good one. So no more shield, one more magic. I think we're gonna go with the tap. How can he get an armor? Just using magic.
Ooh, are you gonna be able to clear it?
Uh,
Nope.
no. Oh my, this is quite hard if you are a frustrated person.
You gotta grind through those first levels. It's the least amount of fun, but you gotta grind through.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go. Yeah, there you go. Then you can do the attack, but you can do the shield. But I think he already used the shield. Oh, he's still using it. Uh, Thanks. And we're gonna go with magic. Ah no.
So again, guys, right? Really straightforward. Mint your noob. That's one quest down. You've got to clear. Let me see. What gap quest is it? Trying to. I gotta
Uh,
remember how many
Welcome
floors.
noob.
Yeah.
I see. The dungeon challenger. You need to be at least four, or from yeah, clear room number 4 or reach floor 2.
Yeah. Floor 2 is a pain in the butt. So definitely room number 4. Room number 4 is not bad to complete. You'll have to grind a few days, but highly, highly, highly doable. Floor 4 is room 4 is kind of like a little bit of a boss. We'll see if you can get to him on stream. So like I said, that random item trinket that you get fairly early can boost you quite a bit, right? Adding +1 or +2 to one of your rolls can help you out.
Ah, nice.
There you
Oh, all
go.
right. We're learning. We're learning. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the
Yeah,
sleeping
you
shield.
want that +3 for that shield, right?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, here
Right?
we
So now
go.
now you've got a
Number 2.
4/4 shield. Like 4/4 shield is pretty brutal. But I'd start with the sword. Oh, good call. Never mind.
All right. So It's already his shield, so I'm already out of magic. So he will think that. Let's see. Oh, he's
It's okay. It's a tie. A tie's not bad, right?
yeah. And I think I'm going for. Oh, he has a good amount of shield and magic. Uh, so which is which? Let's see.
I would just go
Oh,
shield because
magic.
it's my highest, but
Yeah. Let's see. Oh,
you played yourself.
yeah. Oh my gosh. He already anticipated it.
Yeah. So while you
Very
do
nice.
that, I'm gonna flip over. I'll pull up my screen here so you guys can see an idea, right? Like I've also, as you level up, you need more scrap to level up. So as you can see, I've upgraded my armor twice. I've upgraded my shield twice, and I have those are my items. But I also have some gear. I think I just heard somebody pop in.
Let's see if our guest is already here.
Nope, that's another guess. That is
It's a
Jewel.
single pick, or we can use a combo attack in one attack. Only one single pick.
Yeah, single pick. So you can see the differences here. Out the gate, mine's automatically
4-4.
four
Wow.
four right before any upgrade. So that's gonna be a big difference. So I'm still gonna start with the sword because I don't need any shields right now. And then just alternate between the two. Oof. Oof. So right, even with a tie, I win there. I got a bolt. Ooh, I'm gonna take that. Sword
Nice.
plus 3 is a big deal, right? Because look at that, that's 7 now.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
even if I
Yeah.
tie, I one shot him,
Oh shoot. Yeah.
right? Ooh, okay.
1-1.
One, I'm gonna add that because my sword is super strong. And buff that, right? So I need shields now, and unlucky for me. So even leveled up, right? Like that, it can change up. So it's gonna take a bit to get through floor 4 because you gotta beat floor 4, right?
Yeah. Oh shoot. I made a mistake.
Somebody keeps popping in. It's Jules. Right. So again, you can see I've got a +2 on that because of the item that I have, which goes a long way.
It helps a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's random, so you don't quite know what you're gonna get, but you never know. So I went for shields there because I wanted my shield,
Oh
and this
nice.
is what I
You're
mean. I'm
level.
I'm tying, but ties aren't bad if your stats are higher. And as you can see, here's another thing. Oh, I couldn't show it, but you can see there's pots in the background, right? So you could use your thing, uh, to be you
To
could use
smash.
your
Yeah.
to smash if you
Your
had your
gauntlets.
gloves, which
Yeah.
would give you way more items. So I need armor if I can get it. Yes, I can get it. Ooh, nice. Not nice. Ooh. Right, so
The AI
floor
is
3.
it's getting harder and harder. Already in floor 3. Oh my gosh.
Hey, there's our guess. Hey, Az. Uh, he's gonna be trying to figure out how to join the stream probably. we will see what he says.
Alright,
In the meantime,
waiting.
let's bring Jules and Nate on stage just to generally talk about the guild, the gap sunsetting and how that's gonna kind of shift things over. So let me just pull that down.
Sure.
Pull that down. There we go. Hey Nate, hey Jules.
Hey, Fallen. Hey, Izzy. Hey, hi, Jules.
What's up, Nate?
Hey,
What's up,
everyone.
Jules? GMGX.
Jules, we can't hear you if you're talking, by the way.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so happy you guys could join us. Just talk a little bit about, you know, how the sunsetting is going to affect each of your programs. So, I know Nate, there's a lot of questions surrounding on-chain guilds and how Gap is gonna affect that. Do you just want to kind of talk about what you know and kind of the changes people can expect for on-chain guilds with Gap sunsetting?
Okay. So for on-chain guilds, as you can see, as what we're doing right now, so we have Gap, we have guild quests on Gap. So since this is the last season of Gap, we're not having guild quests anymore. We can see a few of like opportunities quests that the guilds or the members of the guilds can still do on Harbor. But mainly, what will we do is we will still keep giving opportunities to on-chain guilds by connecting them with games, with game partners, with games that who wants to collaborate with YGG, just like what we are doing right now. So as the on-chain guilds know, aside from the gap that they are doing this season 10, we are bringing them like opportunities in games like Part Icons, in Frontier, Fishing Frenzy, Forgotten Universe, etc. So mostly, um, what we'll do is mainly that we will have direct communication with on-chain guild leaders through Discord, through Telegram, and just keep giving out opportunities to them directly.
Awesome. So what I'm hearing is guilds are still going to play a big part in YGG. It's just, instead of Gap quests, you'll be looking at just normal quests on the new platform.
Yep, for sure.
So there you guys go. If you were worried that on-chain guilds was going to somehow fade out or disappear, it's still going to be around. Just again, questing, questing will be around, but it won't be like seasonal quests for Gap anymore. It will be quests put up on the board, and you'll see there. I'm sure maybe there might be some seasonal ones, but we're still fleshing that out. Okay, as joined us. So, sorry, Nate. Sorry, Jules. We'll go back to the AMA portion after, but I know Az is time constrained, so I really want to dive into his expertise on Gigaverse while we have him here. So, Az, I will bring you on stage. How are you?
Hey, thank you very much for having me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So glad you could join us. I know
Doing
Restream's
good.
a little funky to get involved here, so glad you could figure it out and hop in. I see you're in the Discord as well. Um, but yeah, we were just playing Gigaverse a little bit earlier here, and getting our butts kicked, obviously in the first few floors. So maybe this would be a good time. First, introduce yourself and tell us what you do with Gigaverse, or at Gigaverse, and maybe like a really high level overview of what Gigaverse is.
For sure, for sure. So, um, I basically am leading the growth at Gigaverse. I joined recently, and I work as part of the core team, um, w- working on the creators program, the partnership side of things, and just generally the front end, right? Not a dev, not an artist. They are super crazy people who make this happen, right? Um, so Gigaverse is, as like you were playing. I also saw it. Like Gigaverse is basically like an old school, nostalgic kind of game. With pixel art and also the music. If you like, if you have heard it, right? In the dungeon outside, just chilling. Sometimes I just keep it on the background. The fishing has a different music. So that's what we are doing, right? Like we're trying to build this really nostalgic infused RPG on chain, and basically instead of building it 0 to 100 and then releasing it, we kind of decided to do it one step at a time, right? So when the game was launched, it was only this first dungeon, just rock paper scissors as people call it. You know, hey, it's just rock paper scissors on chain. It was kind of a meme, and we love it, but we have come far. And then we slowly launched, yeah, then we slowly launched, another dungeon, some crafting, and then gears, and potions and fishing, and all that, and much more is coming.
Yeah, you've been slowly adding quite a bit. Like just even in the past month that I've been really diving in, you've added fishing, which was a big change. And like you said, you just keep adding things on it
Yeah,
as you kind of go along, which is really cool to see like how quickly you guys are iterating on it.
yeah. That this was the whole um. There is a whole ethos, right? Like when it comes to building Gigaverse, there is no roadmap, but there is like, we know that the ultimate vision is a full-fledged MMO. That's what we want to build towards. And then, as like the whole team are gamers, right? That, like, we have played games for our whole lives, right? So you know what an MMO has or needs. So eventually, while going there, we see like, okay, these are the aspects that are needed. This is the loop. This is something new. And then we keep adding it, right? And that's the approach that we chose for, and it seems like people are liking it, more so than, hey, wait for 6 months and then get a release.
Exactly. Now, maybe you can give us some tips and tricks on how to like what the best initial path for grinding this out, because as me and AC notice, and I'm sure a lot of players notice, there is a little bit of a grind early as
Yeah,
you're starting out, unless you want to dump some cash into the game, right? Like you start as a noob, right? Really as a noob, and with your skills so low, like it's very hard to get through some of the first stages.
yeah, yeah.
um so any tips or stuff like that?
um can I share my screen so I can like show around the game, and
Yeah,
then,
sure.
yeah. So as you can see, this is my character. So I've been playing um since launch, right? um so you guys know basically the whole flow. I think I joined the Discord and I saw you explaining it to the community, right? Like how you play and like the basic steps. Um, so the tips. See, first and foremost, the biggest thing is your energy, right? Like the one you see on the top. This is the most restrictive thing ever in the game. Even if you have ROMs, right, which actually generate energy, which are the NFTs of Gigaverse. Um, it's on purpose, it's on design that you have to manage your energy such that you can't really do everything all the time. um, so one, of course, this I'm not sure if you saw this, you shared this one. It's like a VIP
Yep,
subscription.
yep.
Yeah.
We shared that
Juice
earlier.
is like a VIP subscription where you where your energy is like twice, and it increases fast, right? So that is one feature. Um, then you have the Giga Market. I mean, I'm just gonna show around and then talk about some tips and tricks to level up.
Yeah,
This
of
is the
course.
Giga Market. In any game, like in normal World of Warcraft or whatever, Diablo, you don't have to go to OpenSea. You don't have to go to Magic Eden or any other outside. We just built our own. It is on chain. We just built our own marketplace, so players can just buy, trade anything, right in game itself. And abstract helps a lot with that. especially because of the wallet, right? Wallet system. Then of course we go to the dungeon. There are 3 dungeons right now. Unfortunately, I cannot play because a habit of mine. I just wake up and just do my runs. So I'm done for today. Um, but yeah, these are like two main dungeons in here. The normal and the gigas, which cost like a lot of energy. Uh, and this is uh, the the more advanced dungeon, right? Which needs to be unlocked as you progress. Um, then you have crafting potions. These potions basically help you in the dungeon. Obviously, like will restore your health. Weaken the enemies. And what you need for this is dust and shards, which a ROM generates, or you could also just get it from the marketplace. Um, I'm gonna quickly go here. I have these hands because pots you cannot break. Because hey, your hands are noob, so you cannot break it. So you need to craft these, and then you can like make some of this, and you get more resources. Yeah, then we have the crafting station where you can craft your gear into
Yeah.
really really powerful gear, which you can basically gives you stats in game, uh, like damage, armor damage, so on and so forth.
Yeah,
This yeah.
out the gate I crafted I was showing them I crafted that the wooden ring charm just because that random +1 can help so quickly,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. This does definitely, like, even I'm like, if I'm not really going for the deep runs, I'm just using these. So now I need to kind of, they are done. I need to burn it because I'm done with
Yeah.
the repairs. But then I do have those. Like, I'm just kind of using these randomly for.
So what I'm noticing here is you obviously burn those items there.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just not even worth repairing once you kind of get higher level. It's better just to craft new ones.
Yeah. So some items, you just craft new ones, right? Some items you can, like, because these are like repaired twice. That's fine. These repaired twice, but you have to craft. But the gear itself you can craft and you can repair endless times. So for example, you can repair 5 times, but then gear we have made it such that you can re-roll, so you can infinitely use it, because we don't want, it's like people pay for the gear sometimes, right? For the skins, it would be very bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so of course there is an option, but yeah, but you can just re-roll it. I think I don't have any used up ones right now to show you that. Oh yeah, for example, this one. I think it's, yeah. There is I think this one I can burn. This one I can re-roll. There's an option. I'll have to check. Um. Yeah. Then there is. Are you guys familiar with abstract? Or not so much?
Yeah, we just ran through for everybody early, like how abstract has their XP right now. This
Yeah.
is new to me. Like I noticed that you guys added the ticketing system. Was that
Yeah.
just to deter like bots or people from farming?
No. So see, there are two things. Um. Abstract XP is like their native incentive system, right? Like how abstract kind of rewards their users. So for on-chain transactions, for playing games using apps, um, every app, like Gigaverse, also gets like an allocation. Uh, can be different. Um, Before this, uh, it was still happening, but we didn't have it as a ticket system. Uh, Now we did it as a ticket or the stub system because it's much more transparent. People know how they are able to get it, right? So it makes it easier for people to actually do it. Like, um, work towards it, trade it. Maybe not even take the deals. Maybe the deals are not good enough.
Got it. So again, a lot of the items that I'm seeing here, people have to work towards, right?
Yeah, yeah. Work towards like fishing. You have to fish that. This is like the weekly, and these things people buy. Not all deals are good. Like there is a leaderboard. Some people who like to compete everywhere, they'll just I'm like so far. But the way I'm doing this is I'm not stressing about it. I play the game. If I have the items, if it's reasonable, then I do it. I'm not really trying to max every single time. So it depends on how you play the game. Sometimes I'm actually even selling items because people want those XP, and are willing to pay. So there are ways to play this game, when it comes to even earning. Although there is no Giga token, the items in game that are dropped for dungeon are also quite valuable, right? Um, and then finally, this is the fishing where you can fish. You can also sell the fish, level up. It's fun, like the Pokemon thing. You have to catch rates.
Hmm.
So you see, like this is closed. This is closed. Um, there's a door here. So these are like things that we are working on still. There'll be so much. This is just going to expand. Like keep expanding,
Yep.
and there'll be fun things to do. Um, I think you also already showed them, right? Like the inventory. You have the Giga Market, like you can trade.
Mm.
Yeah, I showed them all
Yeah,
the basics of that.
nice.
And then we were just kind of running through. So I'll just quickly pop up my
Yeah.
screen here
And
because I
maybe
do have
the
some
tips
energy.
for the fishing later on.
So like for me, I've got a little bit of energy kicking around
Nice.
here. So like what are the tips? Like what
Okay.
I read some guides and I was told to like just alternate between sword and shield
That's
for
not
the
true.
first bit.
That's not true. So a few things about this, right? It is randomized, but it is randomized around the enemy's strongest um, ability. Okay. So there are a few things there. Um, so now the first one, for example, is the best you can do is always sword, right? Because even if the person blocks, they don't have any damage on the shield, right? So you will never get damage if you use sword. Uh, so basically, although it is randomized, you need to see, okay, what is your strongest ability if it's sword, and what is their strongest ability. If it is shield, then you need to be very careful, right? Because you're using, if shield is their strongest, then they're gonna use shield more than the other ones, right? And so that is one thing. The second thing is yeah, the second thing is you have to level up. The first is a little bit of grind, and it's of course by design. But these scraps, right, that you get, that you have to, yeah, use to level up. And when you go to the screen, like the options, yeah, you have different levels, like a common upgrade, a big upgrade, and the one you chose right now is the perfect, right? Because you have like +4, and it will destroy them. Yeah, exactly. Uh, so that's that. Um, as soon as you are, you lose, you get the scraps, try to level up. Uh, it's not alternating, and when you level up, for this first dungeon right now, okay, I went full sword. So I just put all my points in sword attack, sword defense, and max armor, like these three. Uh, Currently, I'm like level 50, and I can win the whole dungeon with that. So that's another tip, right? Like put points in sword, sword defense, and armor. The biggest thing we kind of need to know is your armor regenerates, right? So that's important. Um, you want more armor than HP even, because because your HP doesn't regenerate unless you choose the one of the options, right, after you defeat the enemy. Does it make sense?
Yeah, makes total sense. Which is what I've been doing. Like that was the idea. I've gone into shield as my my go-to. So just essentially what you're saying is pick one and
Yeah.
just stick with it.
The reason being, you want to go like the rewards, right? Like the rewards that are dropped, or even the scraps which help you level up, which are soul bound, right? So you can't trade it. You have to play. Um, are much higher on the higher floors. So the idea is to one shot enemies and go as deep as possible each run, right? So that you have the maximum scraps. So it's not about balancing early on. It's more about just as fast as you can um, kill the enemy. Because the longer it goes, the worse it is for you as a player. They will just win.
Okay, well you guys heard it. So obviously stack one set
Yeah, one.
and choose it. And then I guess the armor that you use, you're gonna want to complement that, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think there are few like apart from the relic, which is almost like one Ethereum price. Um, the other very good armors that people have used to clear the dungeon is a Pantheon one, which is on the market. That's not too bad. Uh, and then I think there's a few others which gives good stats without really burning your pocket. So yeah,
Good to know. I'm just waiting for the dungeon here.
yeah. This guy has been like this 1-4 has been so painful early on, for me as well. Like at level 20, I lost to this guy. Imagine. It's just-
Really?
because see, when you level up sword, his main is shield, as you can see, right? 7-2,
Yeah.
and so he can like really counter if you're a sword build player. So it was painful. Yeah,
There we go. Some giga shards
yeah.
there.
The Giga shards, that
Yeah.
is what unlocks the next dungeon. You need like 150 of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To take the heals or to take the damage?
Um.
I'm
Who
pro- I'm
cares about
prob I'm
this?
gonna probably die against this guy one way or another. The Crusader. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. You have the armor still. Oh, nice.
Who knows? Maybe I'll luck out here. Nope. Oh, still alive.
God.
Close.
Oh.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Floor two is not bad.
Oh,
So there's four enemies, four rooms per floor, right?
yes.
You just keep going through there.
And we have
Neat.
like four floors.
Got it. Got it. Cool. Anything else as that people should know? I know you guys are continuing to add more and more stuff throughout the game, but any tips or any exciting things that people should be on the lookout for? Are you opening another room soon?
Mm, so yeah, there's always surprise. Like the way we we try to do it is not pre-announce anything. We just announce, hey, this is a new room. There's something new. So we'd like to keep it that way. It's always fun for players, fun for the community to explore and see new stuff coming in. Um, so that is something that I would like to like just you know keep it like that. There is something new coming, and it will be sooner than people think. Um, but apart from that, yeah, if you have any specific questions about the game, how to start, what is the best thing, like there are
Oh,
several guides, from our community, amazing community.
mhm. We
Our
have a
Discord is very
question in
helpful.
Discord.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How many floors in the game? Is anyone able to reach a very high floor,
Yeah, so
Adam?
right now, there are three dungeons. So the first one, which you saw, has 4 floors, and people have cleared it. I can do it as well. Then the second dungeon, the underhall, also has like 4, but it's super hard. Like only few people have cleared so far. But majority of the people are still trying. It's not that easy.
I see. Nice, nice. So
Lots
yeah, for those
lots
who
for
are
people to work to.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. No, it's not easy. Like the last boss for floor one and both floor drops rings, and these rings are still quite valuable. I think. Um, yeah, the silver rings from the first dungeon are like $1.5 each, um, and the gold are like $25 each. So just based on that, I would say like not a lot of people are actually reaching there yet.
Oh, that's awesome. So lots for people to work towards
Yeah,
and lots of stuff to do. And like you said, it's all based on energy. So you can play, do your dailies, and then it's not like you have to sit here for multiple hours and
exactly.
grind.
So that is on purpose, right? Like we do not want people to get fatigued. We do not want people to feel like uh, there is someone who's playing 24/7 and I'm never gonna make it. You know,
Yep.
um, it has to.
Mhm.
There is a balance. Obviously, it's nothing's perfect, but uh, that's the balance that we are trying, right? Hey, come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. We do have, because of that. It's a very good retention on the game.
Yeah, you guys have lots of players playing consistently. And I was surprised at the amount of guides people were making.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, the reason being like we decided not to make stuff ourselves, like the guides, because it, like, see, I understand like when we are in Web3, everyone just wants um people are now used to gamified stuff, right? Like, hey, go stake this, get that, um, and be done with it. This is really still a game, so we want to make sure um it is feeling like a game. We support the community guides. We support, someone is actually making a wiki even, so they're gonna put all stuff in there. So these are all from community initiatives and by their experiences. So we like it. I mean, people explore it. People engage with other people. It's all fun.
Yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
Well, thanks so much, Az. I know you've got a hard stop here, and we are a little bit over our time, but I'm glad you could figure it out and come join us and give us some tips and trips for
Yeah,
people to grind through the game there. And like you said, at the end of the day, you just got to grind it out and level up, use your energy, log in daily. And
yeah,
it's nice that you're getting abstract XP on top of that.
exactly, exactly. And it feels good. I mean, to be honest, when you clear it, when you play, it feels good. Just 3 days ago, I like clear it again manually. Feels good to play and be
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. Yeah. Some of those floors, like I finally got past floor 2 just with random luck, and I was like, wow.
Finally.
It feels good. The RNG gods are shining on me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um,
Perfect.
so last, like, finally, I'll just say, feel free to hop into our Discord if you have any questions. Our community team is like top notch. They know probably much more than me when it comes to like some of the game mechanics and tips, tricks, whatever. Uh, so if you have questions, feel free to just hop in, ask them. Super nice community. Everyone's helping. Um, if there's something really that you want to do, you can always tag me in the chat, and I'll try to figure it out.
Awesome. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll see some YGG peeps popping in
looking forward to it. Yeah,
yeah, as they start to complete these gap quests. So be on the lookout, and thanks for the tips, man. I will catch you in Gigaverse.
yeah. Catch you in
See you
Gigaverse.
in Gigaverse.
By the way, on that note, catch you in Gigaverse. We will have a social lobby where people could see and interact with each other soon.
Excellent. Oh, I got a little bit of
Nice,
leaks from you.
nice.
That's a little bit. So we might
Alpha
just catch
there.
each other there.
Excellent. I love to hear that.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Thank you very
Cool.
much.
I'll catch you around, Az. Thanks for joining.
Cheers.
All right.
Okay, Nate, Jules, sorry. I know you've been backstage a bunch, but we have you back.
Okay. Yeah.
So Nate went over on-chain guilds, Jules. I want to let you talk a little bit about where you see questing going because you're a quest designer. You're the guy that does all the heavy lifting when it comes to that. So I kind of want to pick your brain a little bit about how you feel about the shift from Gap to just a general questing platform and how that's maybe the pros and
Mhm.
cons that you're seeing from a quest designer side.
Well, so I mean, I'm kind of limited in what I can share now. So like I know, Gabby has talked a little like during the main announcement 2 weeks ago. But yeah, basically there's still like, I mean, like you said, there's still gonna be questing in the new platform. There will be quests for Lawland, so our own first party YGG game, and there will other game partners. Uh, you will still earn points for quests. So you do a quest, you earn points. But what you exchange those points for, I don't think I can say yet, right? I think that's still
It's
under
very under
wraps.
wraps. Don't get in trouble.
So yeah, but yeah. So I think the big thing, or like the main thing, is that the questing in the new platform. We've talked about this a lot, but I think I can finally say that it's all gonna be automated. So there's gonna be no more API checking or manual checking for quests. So I mean, when you do the action in game, you should be rewarded with your points immediately, right? So that would be like, I guess, for users, like the a super big quality of life update, going from Gap to YGG Play.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's been a pain in the butt for the longest time that we've been doing it with forums and everything
Mhm.
else in between it. Now it should be a lot more streamlined.
Yeah,
Also, with the new platform,
there would be no more forums.
exactly, it
Yeah.
should be a lot more flexibility for you as a quest designer as well, right? Like, um, the
Mhm.
partners that we're going to work with, they should be able to tell us what API data points they can pull, which really makes your life as a quest designer a lot easier,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. So we'll be working with games like more closely than we have, like in the past with Gap. So we can, I think, what we will have input on, how the quest is implemented, like on the games end also, which will be, a big help in making everything more streamlined.
Exactly. And the other big thing in terms of flexibility is we're not beholden to a season. Like we could technically run, yeah, a
Exactly.
quest
Yeah.
for a week. We could run it for a couple months, right? It really depends on
Yeah.
what the game partner wants from us and what we're able to do, which should be really interesting on the guild end, eh, Nate? Because again, with this flexibility, it means a lot different like guild head to head quests.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There can be like things like that where a certain quest or a certain, like, I don't know if we can call it bot or something. We can like focus it on like uh, 5 or 10 guilds, a number of guilds, or some quests can be done by all guilds, things like that.
Exactly. Well, guys, I know you've been waiting for a bit, and we are over time by 15 minutes or so. But any closing thoughts from either of you? I'll let Jules start first on kind of the sunsetting of Gap, because I know even internally it was a little bit of a surprise to us. So just final thoughts on the sunsetting, and maybe anything else that you want to share with the community.
Yeah. So on the sunsetting, yeah, I know it's gonna be a big departure. So officially, I've been quest designer since season 8. So that's just over a little bit less than a year. So technically, Gap has been going for way longer than I've been working with YGG. So I'm sure the community, to longtime community members, it's gonna be like, a bit of a, it'll be, bittersweet to see it go. But I think that, yeah, I mean, it is just part of the evolution of Web3, of gaming, of the industry. That, yeah, I mean, there were limitations, to the old format, like you said, the seasonal model, the how everything was so ad hoc with all the forms, manual checking. So I mean, it will, once the new platform goes live, it like, I don't think it will be a one-to-one experience yet. It'll definitely be a much more limited experience than what we had maybe the past 2-3 seasons of Gap, where we kind of really hit our stride, I think, in terms of like the games and the programs and all that. So yeah, it might be a bit limited at first, but I think it's a the new YGG Play platform will be a strong foundation that we can build off of, and we won't have any more ceiling basically. So the limits will be much higher on what we can do with YGG Play, which I think is the exciting part.
100%. Nate, as our resident OG member of YGG, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same with Jules. So yeah, I agree that this is an evolution on the platform itself. So I've been here at the start of YGG. I've seen how the community evolves from the scholarship program until we have guild leaders, we have on-chain guilds. So yeah, this is definitely like I would say an upgrade. So an upgrade to the on how the community works, on how the platform interacts with the community, how the platform interacts with the with the game partners, or even even with the projects, even it's not games, maybe something that's maybe related on work itself or AI, what we call sometimes as future of work here in Gap. So yeah, this is definitely an upgrade, and I think we just we'll just see how the community um, works on it.
Perfect. Well, thanks guys for joining. I know it was a little rocky there with how we did, but yeah, appreciate it. And obviously, if anyone else has any other questions, they can obviously reach out to you in Discord, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
on that note, we will wrap it up there, guys. Remember, we've got a bunch of streams going on, a bunch of events for Gap, guys. Only got 2 weeks left, and then Gap will be ending. Again, remember, there's that forum there. I'm trying to find as much content and stuff as possible. I'm looking at you, Kuya. I'm looking at Kenny, Exalt, Dunkio, anybody that's participated in a lot of Gap seasons. I want to see your content in that forum there. As I said, we're going to be having a Gap sunsetting party on August 1st, the final season wrap up party, and I'd love to kind of showcase and shout out the people that have been with us since the beginning. So feel free to do that. Grind those quests out. AC, anything you want to shout out to the community before we wrap up here?
Yeah, for our community, we're here. Definitely, we're not going anywhere, and definitely we are keep on evolving. You guys, rocks, and we are still here for you, and definitely we're gonna keep the momentum going and keep the community growing. And we have different streams throughout the week. We have Tuesday tacos, Thursday, and our global hangouts, and definitely the YGGPH has their streams there as well. So make sure to join every stream so you're gonna get some alphas. The
Perfect. Well, thanks so much, guys, and we will catch you in the next one. Cheers.
metaverse, yeah. Together we play.
Here's all.
See you.
Together we play. Cheers.